Hey guys, this video is for Algebra 2 NTI Days number 38 and 39, and you're doing the same thing on these 2 days. We're starting to talk about something new, and we're going to start with exponential functions, and we're going to continue to look at these and another function throughout day 44. So the general type of an exponential function, or the general form, is y equals a times b to the x power. So usually we've been looking at functions that have numbers in the exponent, like x squared to the second power would be a quadratic function. And then when we talked about those polynomials, you guys saw all kinds of different numbers up there in your exponent. But for exponential functions, you are going to have the variable x in or as your exponent. So all of these exponential functions are going to show exponential growth or decay, which means it's going to grow or decay exponentially. So not linearly. Whew, that was hard to say. So it's going to have this little curve here or curve here. That's going to show that maybe it grows a little bit more than normal. So maybe this one here looks kind of familiar from the news, from the COVID-19 data that's out there. Some other things that can grow exponentially would be population. If you have money that's earning interest, that can grow exponentially. If you think back to science, maybe you talked about half-life, that can decay exponentially. So hopefully you kind of figured out how this makes sense. If my graph goes up, it is exponential growth, and if my graph goes down, it is exponential decay. So we can actually look at the equation, so something like that, the equation, and know if it's going to have exponential growth or decay. And that's explained over here. So for growth, the number in the B position is bigger than 1. And then if the number in the B position is between 0 and 1, it's going to decay, it's going to go down. The number in the A position is going to tell you the y-intercept. If there isn't a number in the A position, then the y-intercept is just going to be 1. So I'm going to talk you through this example that's here, and then I think you guys should be able to answer the questions on 38 and 39, because there are 2 more examples, which I think you'll be able to get those. So this example here, 2 is my A number, and 1/4 is my B number. So the first question is asking for growth or decay, and so that is where I have to look at the B number. So 1/4, it's between 0 and 1, which means it's going to decay, it's going to go down. And then 2 is my A number, tells me my y-intercept. So I just listed it as an ordered pair, 0, 2. If you just want to put 2, that's okay. My next one, growth or decay. So I have to look at the B number, which is 5. And that is bigger than 1, so is going to grow. It's going to slope up. And then my y-intercept, I have to look at the A number, which is 3. And that is where my y-intercept is going to be, 0, 3. And you're doing the same thing on the rest of these examples and then on the next page.